Hello, hello. Okay. I can hear myself. That sounds good. Hello. Should be okay now. Pierrot, as I said, I can finish the project in the next lives, but this live is already scheduled and it's going to be about creating a game that people give ideas and I create. This right here might be interesting. Yeah, I really hope it will be interesting. I really hope we can do something fun. Hello, Pinpoint. Hello, Spastic Llama. Welcome, welcome. So, before we start with the project, before I create Unreal Engine project, we need ideas. So, the ideas are going to go into the Trello, and I hope we're gonna create something fun. RTS is too hard for stream, and it's like long project, you know. RTS is really complicated to make, especially if you want to make something good, you know. It's one of the hardest genres. So I've been thinking, cause my channel is kind of horror, something like horror, maybe platformer, top-down shooter. I haven't actually created any of the top-down shooters yet. Survival game as well would be too big project. We need something small scope so we can create inside of this live or 2-3 lives. Not something, you know, that's gonna take so much time. Also, RPG game is definitely not a small project. That's like the project that takes minimum 1 year to finish, depending on the things that you add to it. It needs to be something very small, like something like platformer, horror, some mystery, something like this. Third person shooter. 10 versus 10 types, yes. Yeah, but this is all multiplayer and this is the big projects. The scope needs to be small. Yeah, horror game with little story, that's more like it. But we need idea for that. So, for now, let's make ideas. And let's add horror game. Have you heard of Wilmot's Warehouse? Oh, let's see. I haven't heard, but let me check. Wilmot's Warehouse. I haven't seen this one yet. What is it about? Oh, it's a 2D. We are doing Unreal Engine 5, so most of the stuff here is going to be 3D, as I didn't make any 2D games in Unreal Engine. I would like to see how to make it 3D in Unreal. Yeah, this thing is, as I can see, it has a lot of mechanics. It looks very cool though. But yeah, it's definitely not a small project to be tackling. When will there be survival horror? What do you mean? You mean serious? Okay, so let's actually create a list. Call it horror. Okay, and we need ideas for the horror games. Create a vendor simulator. Vendor simulator. You mean like supermarket or? That could be fun actually. The simulator game. It's an organization game. Survival horror escape game. Survival horror. Escape. Okay, so a little bit about me. When it comes to horror games, that's like my specialty. So everything that includes horror game is welcome, as I'm a little bit biased about it, because I have most skill into it. Horror game, when you shine your flashlight or torch on the monster, it either runs or freezes in place. Okay, that's one of the mechanics. If you want to do small projects, from my experience, survival horror definitely takes more time than original, just basic horror game. So it all depends what we want to do with it. Yeah, take your time, Firot. So everyone that has idea can drop the idea. So first thing, we need to see which genre are we gonna take, and then upon that we can expand. But first thing, we need genre. So I was thinking either horror game, survival horror game. Okay, we can do that as well. Also, we can do platformer. Um, we can do some puzzles. It all depends what you guys want. I'm also for the horror. So if you guys were for the horror, we can do horror. What do you guys think? Psychological horror racing game. Where did you get the racing from? Like a black market that sells weapon, and the store have horror events. You're the vendor. Mm. Oh, actually, that's good idea. It's original. So okay, so we all agree it's going to be horror. Okay, so we can delete this one. This one. Now let's add idea. So black market that sells weapons, and the store have horror events. You're That's the first idea. Let's I sent Discord the scenario in general. Okay, wait, let me check. Little baby killer. Okay, let's add that as well. Let me just see. Okay, so I'll copy it so everyone can read. So what it says is player takes on the role of Alex, a private detective specializing in paranormal affairs, tasked with investigating the mysterious disappearance of a young woman in an old desolated house. This house, once the scene of dark events, is haunted by the tormented spirits of the victims of an occult ritual. As Alex explores the house, he discovers terrifying secrets and must confront the horrors of the past to solve the mystery of the young woman's disappearance. This is good idea. It's very good idea, but this takes a lot of time. what I wanted to do, I don't want to create commercial project here. I want to create a simple game with my community, and everyone gets to add something, because here basically you already made up whole story about the game. That's why this is good idea for the game, but not the one that we particularly want to make here, because we want to something simple. You cannot make short game because you basically have the you have the AI that needs to be smart. You have the to investigate. You have paranormal mechanics, and those are not so easy to make. So it's not really a short project to be done on one stream. Knockoff versions. Okay, wait. Knockoff versions of famous killers. So like Mason instead of Jason, or Mikey Mayer instead of Mikey Mayers. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So that will be like escape from the killer type of game, right? If I'm correct. Something like check the bill, it's a duck instead of human. Like the duck killer. You can make game of supermarket simulator type. Yeah, it can be done. So we already have one sim here because it's horror game, so we cannot really create a supermarket simulator, right? But since the guy, let me check the name. Sorry. Okay, Polyforge gave idea for the black market that sells weapons and the store have horror events. You are the vendor. So this is actually a really good idea, which I'm actually I'm thinking about this idea. That would work, but I was thinking they'd be your customers for the vendor game. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, even better, even better. Why not supermarket simulator where you sell stuff to serial killers, but you also have to test the products as well in the night? That's actually a very good idea. I feel like this black market that sells weapons in the store is very good idea. Perot, your scenario is not bad. As I said, your scenario takes a long time to develop, and basically the pinned comment says if your idea is beyond my scope, it won't be added to the game. So we need to keep it simple here, because I'm not planning to create commercial project here. I'm planning to have some fun with community. Testing the products might be little out of scope. Yeah, probably if there is a lot of guns, right? I would need to code every gun. So yeah, but without that part, it should be okay, I think. So I really like this idea. The black market that sells weapon and is also a horror game where the serial killers come. But I'm thinking, how would we make horror events in this game? What would be horror event? The buyer trying to kill you? That's what I'm thinking. Hello, Grobian Style. Welcome. We are creating a game, so everyone gets to give idea. So feel free to give idea. For now, we are kind of biased all here with the black market that sells weapon. Buyers trying to kill you, undercover cops that also would prefer to kill you and they arrest you, so you have to detect them. Oof. Okay, that would be a little bit out of scope then. Depending on the player's choice, the killer may kill him or ask him to cooperate. Actually, that's a good idea. Okay, let's start writing this down. So, are we all here down to create a game that's black market that sells weapons? And you are the vendor? We all agree. I just want to make sure everyone on the stream wants to watch that, you know. Okay, so we are going with that. Black market. Okay. I just read Diane's comment. Oh wait, Dan, let me give you a mod here, because you're already mod on the Discord. Also, Lama, I'm gonna give you mod as well, because you're a really good guy. Like that. What if there are 2-3 rotating regular customers, but one is undercover? Okay, let me write that all. Okay, so guys, if you did write idea for this game, please rewrite it. Just copy it and paste it again so I can copy it here. All good, Pierrot. We're gonna be here for a bit longer time today. What did you say about a hand-to-hand combat game with different stances and different combos on each stance on the block? Yeah, that's like already the combat system. So it's already like very hard to make. And you need to have animations, you need to have the nice code for that. It takes a lot of assets actually to make this happen. And I have 0 assets. Because all my assets are in the horror genre. Okay, so how about Paranormal Investigator? You mean the part of this game or the idea for the horror game? Okay, depending on the player's choice, the killer may kill him or ask him to cooperate. I like this idea as well. I like this idea as well. I'm just gonna post all the ideas here and then we are gonna together agree on it. I'm finding, I don't wanna leave anyone here, their idea not marked. You should find anomalies in the market. The problem with that is I don't know how would I connect the anomalies with this gameplay, because I mean, yeah, okay, that could be actually a different idea. We can go with that as well. So, you know, because if we had idea of finding anomalies, then it would we need to just X all of this, you know, because we cannot make this happen if we are setting the game for the anomalies. Yeah, that's what I want to make, an action RPG, and yeah, you're right, it's hard to make. Yeah, it's very hard to make, but it's not impossible, of course. It will just take a lot more time. I'm trying to join Discord. Oh, wait, Polforge, I'm gonna accept you right now. Are you the Amnesia guy? Okay, I think I accepted. You should be able to see the general now and everything. What if you are the undercover cop and you sell to serial killers to gather evidence, paranormal and normal evidence? Okay, so this is the idea. So we are not vendor anymore. So we need to set it up so we know, okay, are we gonna be vendor or are we gonna be the customer or cop, whatever. But okay, horror game, what about an abandoned village with the art of zombies and black market seller for weapons and items? Don't know how would I connect this. Because there is so much ideas, we need to make sure we know how to connect all of those, you know. We need to adopt the ideas that we're gonna take. Maybe player try to escape from loop which customer killed the player in every loop. Let me see how would I make this. So, okay, so we would have a level where the AI comes in the store and he tries to kill the player, and depending what player does, it changes the outcome. But player needs to get perfect situation where he doesn't die, so he can escape through the, for example, back doors. That's my idea how I would make this. Okay, we're gonna put this into ideas. Make a horror supermarket simulator. We already agreed it's gonna be black market weapon vendor. The loop is good idea. You can only escape the loop by surviving the day. If you die by the choices or whatever, then you reset to the morning. Yeah, exactly. That's how I would make it. Actually, pretty good idea. Okay, let's see. Simulation game where you are on your PC, you order the dark web after another scene where you are at home, you receive the package, you open it, something horrible happens, and then you have to argue. You can meet people in the street who offer to buy for them, otherwise. Um, Maybe we could take the something out of this, like vendor being on PC ordering some stuff. But the main idea is you are black market vendor. So either you sell weapons or something that is illegal. Maybe it can be weeds, maybe drugs. Is there any more ideas we can go with it, or should we just take these ideas and connect it to the story? So final goal to survive is collect the evidence as an undercover cop and you don't get killed. Mm -hmm. That doesn't go together with the idea of the loop, does it? Because how would you be alone in the supermarket as an undercover cop? That's what I'm thinking. Hello Asaf, welcome to the stream. What about quick time events for moments an enemy is grabbing you? Yeah, we can do that on the death, like when the player dies. I think before you sell the weapons, you have to test it to someone. The testing of weapons may be beyond scope, but we're gonna add it to the list. Hello Zild, welcome to the stream. So we are creating a small community game where everyone gives ideas and then we create a game out of it. So is there, maybe the player find all anomalies for escaping the loop? What's the story of the game you make now? So we have general idea of black market vendor. So you are basically a black market vendor that sells some illegal stuff, and it's horror. Maybe the player find all anomalies for escaping the loop. Oh, wait. I need to open my Streamlabs because I cannot see any stuff happening. Give me a second. Oh, Zil, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. What stream is this? We're making some game together. Okay, so the anomalies part, we can do anomalies. But then half of these ideas drop to water, you know. Because if we take anomalies, then we need to ignore all the ideas because we cannot get these ideas in anomalies. So guys, what do you think about it? This is our ideas currently. So yeah, anomalies can take place of inside of marketplace. Yep, I would do it like this. But then buyers are not trying to kill you. Then we cannot do this idea either. We cannot do this idea either. Okay, let's see. And what is the anomalies are evidence? What if the anomalies are evidence? Spiritual leftovers from victims of the serial killers, but you're able to talk to the spirit to close the anomaly. What if you add in the market jar with the black what if you add in the market jar with the black liquid and the liquid is a monster and you have to see if the jar try to open, and if the jar opened, the monster gets out of the jar and chase you. So the monster will be liquid. How would we create this character model? My Blender skills are not that good. It links it all together then. Actually I like that idea as well. So let's put it in. Niagara system for the liquid monster. I would need to, yeah, I think it's possible to do with Niagara system actually, but I would need to search about it on the documentation because I definitely don't know how to do that. So now we need to conclude the idea to start the coding. Story. All good, all good. You can guys give any ideas that you like. But I would like to start connecting the dots here, so we make a general idea. Niagara is totally interesting but complex, yeah. And if done, if you do it bad, it's very, very heavy on the performance as well. My idea is that the vendor have clients who ask for a random item in the store, so the player have to find that item at the back part of the store, then put the item in the box and give the box. Give the box to the client. Oh, the horror events can happen when you're trying to find the objects or in the store when it's no one around and you're just waiting for event when you're selling stuff. I think this is a really good idea. I really like this idea. Okay, so I'm thinking to go with this one. And it's more simple, of course. Okay, so we have this idea here. So just read the idea that Polyforge typed in the chat. And also we can make computer system for this as well. So I'm thinking maybe instead of the customers, we can make us a computer system that gets the orders, like online orders. And then if we don't have to do AI, it's much more simpler, you know? So instead of the AI, we can actually make computer system. So we don't have customers going in. For example, because, okay, I have a really good idea. So there is a free plugin for computer system in marketplace. Oh, we can do it. We can do it alone. It's not that hard. So, because if it's a horror game, I guess it would take a time at the night. So what about this? You are the vendor, and it's like night, like night shift, like 2 a.m., you know, in the morning. And you are doing night shift and you are fulfilling the internet orders, right? Mail order would be better because it doesn't seem far-fetched. Mail order to PO boxes might be a bit more realism. It seems far-fetched to have people come in store. Because I feel like if you are going to buy something illegal, you might as well order it from dark web, right? Yeah, it's better than the jar and the liquid because the jar and the liquid is very complicated. I wouldn't say it's more complicated. I think the only character model is the problem. In fact, I want to know how you do this computer system because I would really like to do it. Oh, it's very simple. It's basically UI. There is always consequences to your actions. If you want to do it low poly, I can create assets for you. If you want. Okay, so let's see. We would have the store. We would have the, how do you say? We would have the warehouse where the guy goes for the items. We would have the PC that receives the orders. We would have some casual, just looking vendor store. I like this idea. And it should be dark web, I think. Okay, so I feel like the warehouse should be very, very big, like very big, because warehouse is basically going to be the gameplay stage. Like whole gameplay is going to be happening in the warehouse. So I feel like the warehouse should be very, very big. Okay. Um, no, you don't need to do characters. Okay, so so Polyforge is going to make low poly assets. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so you make low poly assets, and basically because it's your idea, you're gonna know what you need. So that's perfect. Also, I can create some simple assets if you need as well. Um, for the computer takes no, we can make our own models for the computer. We don't have to take anything from Sketchfab. I can make it as well in the Blender. I just need to see what style Polyforge is going to go with. So, okay, Polyforge, you can create it and give us some screenshots while you're creating it in the chat. And we're gonna start setting up the project. Can you tell me what's all the plan for the game? Okay, so let's start with the plans. First, you are black market vendor. So we still didn't agree what is he going to sell. Is he going to sell the weapons? Is he going to sell the weed? Is he going to sell, you know, some substances? I don't know. I think if we make it with the weapons, it could be better because then we would have bigger warehouse and more weapon models. I don't know. You guys give idea. Oh, maybe he can sell everything illegal. Actually, very good idea, Craigdev. What if he just sells everything? Yeah, warehouse is very good idea. I really like it because we can make so much jump scares there. But Polyforge, make sure the warehouse is very, very, very big because it takes all the gameplay there. Just imagine a Nike warehouse. Do it like that. Okay, you're a black market vendor. So Asif, this is the idea basically. I'm typing in. You're the black market vendor. You get orders via PC, email, internet. You need to deliver. You need to package these orders and send it away. Real horror comes when you enter the dark warehouse, and then warehouse is going to contain horror elements, something like this for now. Secret CI Intel. Oh, we can. Okay, definitely. Let's just copy this. So let's call this items. Maybe we can even do aliens body parts. Weapons. Let's not add the body parts of the human because yeah, could be a little bit weird. Oh, government documents, that's very good. Very, very good. Maybe drugs, exotic animals. Very, very good idea. Nice. Okay. Okay, let's see. Warehouse is like a maze. Well, the first is going to be like a maze because you're never gonna. It's gonna be your first time seeing it, but a player should be getting comfortable with the warehouse in 10 turns. I don't plan to change. Actually, we can even change the walls inside of the warehouse so the player gets confused. Okay, let's start coding this. We can also add more ideas while we are here. So let's make a roadmap. I feel like we should keep the boxes on the same place because there's a lot of items and the player might get confused where they stand. So I'm not sure about that, but maybe we can one day lights are out, one day lights are there. Okay, so the first thing that we need to set up is project setup, character movement, interaction system, master UI, day system, currency, what else do we need? PC, randomize orders, oh, fail system, horrific hallucinations begin to haunt the seller after consuming cocaine, pushing him to the edge of the madness as he struggles to distinguish reality from his own delusions. So our black market vendor is going to be crackhead as well. Of maybe add note of some customers that writes. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That goes into the orders. Price, notes, type, something like this. Energy system. I don't think that's a good idea because, you know, if you're playing this game, you are not willing to sleep. Like, you don't want to go and chill. Inventory. I mean, we can create inventory for the, like, inventory for the warehouse. Yeah. You want the low poly assets to have texture or just color texture? I think it's better with texture to make it a little bit more realistic when it's... I mean, you know what? If you want to prototype, you can just use normal colors for now. And then later on we can just change it. Employee of the month? Well, the problem is that that can be achievement, by the way. We can make it achievement. Let's add achievements as well. Employee of the month. Having a flashlight? Yeah, we can add him a flashlight, of course. I saved the file so we can apply texture later. Sure. Screamer system. You mean jump scares? Oh, let's add jump scares. I'm seeing Pierrot what you're typing, but it makes no sense what you're typing. The gameplay is like in every actor that you have. 3D keypad code door. Well, I don't know how would I put that, because it's stupid to have the keypad on your warehouse doors when you already know the keypad. What have I missed? Ruva came on cam and did the dance for us, Lama? Yeah, it's so sad you missed this, Lama. Maybe cooking system for drugs? Actually, we can create something like this, very simple. Okay, let's add it for the future. Cooking drugs system. Very good idea. This will be added last, because it's, you know, a bit... Ooh, sleeping on the job. Perfect. I like it. I'm so upset. Okay. Idiotic Moon, welcome to the stream. Bank account to make transfer and receive money. Yeah, this will be added. This is the currency system. It's going to be part of PC. No idea where this is, I just appear. We are creating like game together. Community is giving ideas and we are basically creating a game. Charles Anderson. Welcome everyone. Welcome. So for everyone that's new here, basically we are giving out ideas. We already agreed, like 10 of us, to make a black market vendor. You can read it here. This is the idea. So we agreed upon this, and now we are creating game mechanics. Stress indicator. Stress indicator. I don't know if I should have this in this game, because we need to make sure it fits the game vibes, you know. Like keypad for the doors has doesn't fit this game, because basically you're gonna always go through the doors. Stress level. I'm not sure. I was thinking insanity, and if he is a crackhead, he would need a fix to reduce it. Maybe keeping the lights on, like a generator, could add stress for the dark. Maybe we could force the player to lose money on the electricity bills if he keeps the lights to... Let's add that. So we can make stress system that it needs to be lights on, but the more lights are on, the more electricity bills come at the end of the month. But if he turns off the light and uses his flashlight, that could also trigger events. Yeah, that could trigger events as well. Also, the flashlight should have batteries. Wait, did you read search engine idea? Let me see. We can add search engine for finding item place inside of marketplace. Do you have any idea how would we make this? Like visually, what's your idea? Okay, let's start setting up project, and you guys can just machine gun these ideas inside of the chat. And if we have to take drugs, do not go crazy in the meantime. Oh yeah, pause menu. Nice. Okay. How does the game actually play in our minds? Basically, you get the orders, but while you're getting the orders, you need to survive financially. And if you go bankrupt, you lose the game. That's a good idea. We can coordinate the items by creating a simple UI in the level, and the UI will be bright and it's gonna show you where the items are. Maybe like this, I don't know. Or we could, I don't know if Polyforge is in the chat, but what we could do is we could make the aisles, and we basically will always know in which aisle something is, you know. But I don't know how could we make the search engine. What we could do is maybe make 2D map, and when the player clicks to the search engine, for example, on the PC, it will show him the map, something like this. Okay, Polyforge. So what we are thinking is to make aisles for every type of items. For now, we have 6 types. So just make it modular so we can add more aisles, and maybe to have the sign that will have, you know, I will write it with the UI probably. Show the project setup. Wait. I'm working on my TPS inspired by Quake 2. Do you have any with us? Where you are right now with it? Okay, let's set up the project. This is the new project. So guys, when you set up your project, the first thing that I like to do, this is the blank project, so nothing is here. First thing that I do, I create new level, and I either make a basic scene or empty level. The difference is because you get the sky here, so that's the only difference. But I like to go with the empty level. You guys send me reference of the items you want in while I'm doing the walls. Okay. So guys, if you have any ideas, you can send some image reference links or something like that. And then we can all agree upon it and we can send it to Polyforge. Oh, yeah, or you can do it on the Discord as well. Let's make a Discord chat for our community game. So guys, if you are on the Discord, under the general, we have community game. So just send up the reference pictures. Okay, done already sent. Are we thinking of doing correspondence between the player and the customer? No, no. Basically what we agreed is we're gonna have online orders from the dark web, you know. Because it makes no sense that customers come in the black market, you know. What if the police is just watching, you know? And what we can make is this is very good idea. We can make that the market looks like just regular market, like supermarket, but in the warehouse there is all the illegal stuff. So it's like you know, so when police goes near, you know, they see normal market. It's more realistic. Ruba, is it normal that when I want to make a landscape in UE5 I don't see my brush and I can't paint and there is only my cursor to turn the camera? No, it's not normal. You should totally watch some landscape tutorials. It's a bit more it's a bit more complicated, but there's a lot of tutorials about it. Okay, let's create empty level. So this level is going to wait for our assets. Also, I'm gonna save this level. So do I make main menu instantly? Because it's very good. So when I press play, I need to actually click the button to start all the counters, because in this game we're gonna have some timers and stuff. So I think it's good to, you know, because when you press play, sometimes you need to wait for a couple seconds until it loads. So maybe I make the main menu instantly. What do you guys think? My landscape won't build for some reason. There is a guy called Unreal Sensei. He is very good with the landscapes. You can check him out. Should be fixing all your problems. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the main menu instantly. Just simple one button, because the problem is if I don't, then my timers are gonna instantly go off when I want to start to test. So let's make main menu as well. Which Unreal version? It's 5.3.2. This Unreal Sensei guy, he actually has the 5 hours long tutorial about only about landscaping. So that should be out of help for sure. Okay, so what I like when I create a game, I always like to create core folder. And what this core folder does is it basically has all the classes that I need. For example, my character. Then it has my player controller. Then my game mode. Will there be a loading screen? Yeah, for the loading screen, we're basically gonna use the plugin that's called async loading screen. It's very easy to implement. It's free on the marketplace. So yeah, let's add that as well here. Like that. Let me just accept people. I need to verify you guys to see messages. Okay, I verified Crack and verified Amnesia. Nice. So you guys can see the community game chat right now. I mean, we can add loading screen instantly, but we don't need it right now. It's one click to add it, with this plugin, of course. But without this plugin, you would need to code it in C++, because you cannot get the multi-threading functionalities just from the blueprint. Okay, so Also, I need game instance. Game instance is basically like a game mode, but it doesn't get killed when you open the new level. It goes through the whole game. That should work. Ruba, check community on Discord. Let me see. Amnesia, you are Polyforge, right? Okay. Let me just make this folder. Let's see what I need to set up here as well. Main menu. Yeah, of course. Hold up, my bad. I'm just listening while I'm working. Yeah, there is a loading screen on the marketplace that is completely free. It's a plugin. It's right here. So you go to the marketplace and you type in if it would load. It's called async loading. It's this one right here. And it used to be a paid, I think, version, but now it's for free. This is basically all you need for the loading screen. Patience, Ruba, marketplace is always slow when you click on the tab. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue with the main menu. It's going to be a very simple main menu. Just because of the stuff that I said. Why? Because we will have a lot of timers, so we need to make sure we start when we press play. So if you watch now, this is how you set up the main menu. So you need the game mode. You need to be in your main menu level. The default pawn is none because you don't need it. The player controller is main menu player controller. And why you need player controller is because you're gonna show UI with it. So when you're done with that, let's make a folder. Let's make user interface, main menu, something like that. Also, guys, there's a lot of people today on the stream. Thank you all for the watching. It's amazing. So we are live for let me see. We are live for 1 hour, and there has been already 107 viewers. For your information, that's crazy. Okay, let's continue. Canva. Also, guys, if you don't mind, to like the stream, so we help out the algorithm, so we can get even more people here to give us ideas. Border Border is going to be our background. Yeah, this game is very, very good, and it's well structured, so we know the direction that we'll go with. I think for every stream that I make in the future, until we finish this game, it's probably gonna be this game. I won't do off-stream coding, so it's going to be shown on the live streams. Even if you don't catch the live stream, you're gonna see it in the past videos on my channel. Which is easier, C++ or Blueprint? Well, depends from where do you come. If you have the background of programming language, probably C++ might be easier, but for 90% of the people, Blueprint is easier because it's just so good. But especially if you're an artist, the Blueprint is crazy good. But if you come from the programming background, you might find C++ style much more easier. Also, even in the complete games where you use C++, you will find yourself using half C++, half blueprints. Because C++ in Unreal Engine is used when you want to do something that you cannot do with blueprints. And as blueprints are growing, you can do basically 90% of stuff with blueprints. So for the small games, you can totally use 100% of blueprints and you will be fine with it. I hope you will do everything live without touching it outside of live. I won't touch it outside of live. Blueprints are easier if you have ADHD. Correct. That's so correct. Oh. Okay, so you lock it so that doesn't happen next time. Let's just add simple two buttons. I would like to learn C++ too. There is some good Udemy courses. I took two from the guy, I think his name is Stefan, and the courses were good actually. But yeah, it takes time. Just like everything. Game dev is very hard. But the thing is, when you learn C++ for game dev, you should be confident with even software engineer jobs, you know. Because basically you're learning C++, which is used everywhere. Very fast, effective language. Which one? Let me see. I'll show you which one I took. So I took this long time ago. As you can see, this is when I was just starting out, like 2 years ago. I took this one. It's very good, but it's only for the blueprints. I really like this one. I watched this entire, and I started with this one like a couple years ago, but I didn't finish. As well, I got this one, but I didn't really finish. I did create a simple prototype of this game that was working with me and my friends, but I didn't care to finish, to be honest. And also I bought this one and I didn't even touch it. It's from the guy that made the Choo Choo Charles. I would also like to expand in C++, but I would recommend understanding blueprints, what they do, how your system works, and then you could expand with gaining knowledge after. Yeah, you can totally upgrade on your blueprint knowledge. If you use blueprints, trust me, once you start using C++, you're gonna see so much similarities. Also, if you didn't know, with C++, you can make blueprints nodes. So you can expose C++ to blueprints. You just make uProperty blueprint editable, and you will see, you will find this very common when you start taking C++ courses. Lot of C++ coders programmers. For example, I will give you example Valorant. They have a C++ programmers, right? It's made in Unreal Engine 4, but they have a lot of artists in the team. And those artists are basically coding game as well, but they're using the blueprints that are exposed. So these blueprints are exposed from the C++ code that the programmer did. So even the game designers can come and say, okay, I want this map to have this and that, that and that, and they would basically make this with the blueprints. So the C++ also can be converted to blueprints. So the people use C++ to get something that they cannot get from the blueprints alone. So they expose this C++ to the blueprint and they make separate node that does something custom that they want. For example, loading screen. To make loading screen, you need the C++. Otherwise, you will just cover it with UI and you're not basically creating real loading screen, you're just covering the freeze screen. Do you work as a game dev? No, I don't. But I was planning to go to the capital of my country, and they have these events where they meet in the bar, and the AAA studios come and they hire people based on their portfolios, you know. So it's like the bar night. You have fun and stuff, but it's actually recruiting for the jobs, some kind of way. Damn, I thought you would have took a lot more courses. I have 5 pages of courses, but well. Oh, can you show me which one do you have bought, Dian, on the Discord in private? I'm really interested. Okay, so let's add text here. As I said, this is just for the start. Where are you from? I'm from Croatia. Very small country, but we do have some good games coming from here. If you heard for this one, wait. So this one and Scum. Actually, guys, if you didn't know, this game also comes from Croatia. It's partners with the Polish game dev studio, but the half of the game is made by Croatians. And also this game. This game is entirely made by a Croatian team. I don't know if you heard for this, but it's a pretty cool game actually. I played with my friends. I personally don't think I'd like to work for a studio, AAA studios nowadays. Yeah, because I was watching the other day the shorts from that pirate software guy that goes into your shorts. You probably seen him, and he said how he got treated very bad at Blizzard. So yeah, I don't think it's very good. I think if you are gonna be game dev and you're taking the risk, just go all in and make your game. Yeah, Scum is a very good game as well, but definitely misses something since it's not very that popular. But I find it something like Rust, some kind of way. No, actually, it's like Escape from Tarkov, but you are naked on the island. That kind of game. So let's start. Quit. Okay, so we have basic UI for the game. Um, can't you also poop in Scam, or did I make that up? Probably you can. I think you can piss. I probably saw. No, I'm 100% sure I saw someone pissing in the Scam. Uh, I don't know. I don't know if I would ever work in the AAA studios, but here in Croatia, a lot of studios are kind of chill. They accept. Like I was watching the other day, some studio. They were making the announcement that they're recruiting, and do you know what positions were open? It literally said, "Whatever you are good at." That's literally what it says. Open position for whatever you are good at. Imagine that. What is the hardest mechanic you can't make? Probably networking and MMORPG. If I would take that as a mechanic. What are labor laws like in Croatia? Wait, I'm not sure what it means. Let me see. Labor. Oh, like the working agreements and stuff. Yeah, we shouldn't say networking around Dian. We are gonna trigger PTSD with networking. Dian has very bad experience with it. In Croatia, what I know from the experience, it's you can give. I mean, it's probably in every country like this, but in Croatia, you can basically just say, "I wanna stop working," and then you need to work like 14 days or something. Uh, that's like your time that you need to work. If you give like random, you know, if you randomly just quit. Um, if you ask in the terms of salaries, and I'm not sure if you're asking about that, so let me know if you're asking about that, so I can answer. Um, but most people don't really care about you because they what happened now. We got a lot of people that come from other countries, for example, like Nepal, India. People are really coming here, like I would even say aggressively, because there is a lot of people right now here that are not Croatians, and the problem is that now the pay rate is going down because these people are willing to work for the little. Also, the rent is going up because those people are um, just taking more houses, and overall the situation is very bad in Croatia in terms of work. Um, because if you don't want to work, the guy from Nepal will, and he's gonna take even double down. Like if you work for 1,000 euro, he's gonna work for 700, and he has no problem with that. But average Croatian won't do this. But we are getting forced now. Thanks God I got the good job at hotel. If you guys wanna see, I can show you which hotel I work in. It's very very good. I'm enjoying every second of it. Make a video menu background? You mean 3D? Sounds like American. Here is more chill than America, that's for sure. People here, like people around the world that think Balkan is just evil emoji. Uh, it's not true. Basically, the Balkan is the safest place you can live in on the earth. Like people here are amazing. They're all good. Like I mean, they're obviously not all good people, but there is no much of problems, and which is very weird because I know like a lot of countries don't accept other cultures as well, but Croatians accept them pretty good actually. We even made the political ambassade for the guys from Nepal because they are creating like 2-3% of the country right now. So Croatia is doing a very good job at accepting people. Of course, this is just my personal opinion. Don't take anything politically serious. People were complaining about that in the UK when we left the EU. Now half the Brits don't want to work and a lot of jobs up for grabs. Oh, what do you mean by that? Is there any game development jobs for grabs? No. It's all good, Llama. I created it political. It's just that's why the labor laws, not the labor laws, but labor connections between the recruit be, be like between the guy that wants to work, employee, and employer. It's much more harder now to set your own limits, and you say, okay, I will not work under 1,000 euro. Well, you have to because the someone else will. Hope nobody jumps on this, but seeing us around this subject, I'm just saying, America is going about it in the wrong way. We also have a lot of forced overtime here, to be honest. Like they say, oh, can you do us favor, stay overtime, and like they act like you have a choice, but if you say no, they treat you differently, basically. In hotel that I'm working, they're pretty polite about it. So they really like. Not only do they pay me extra, but they say, okay, please do us favor. We are gonna do favor for you. So, for example, if I stay 4 more hours overtime, because I work from 5 a.m. So they asked me, oh, can you stay 4 more hours? Something really popped off. The guy couldn't come, blah blah blah, and they give me choice. If I stay, they give me something in return, not only the money, right? Of course, I'm gonna get the money for my work. But for example, I have a girlfriend in Greece, and when it's summer, she works there. So they really give me some free time, so I can literally go to Greece. It's like having a vacations, but it's just a 3 days, and I get like 1 week free. What is the popular game studios names from Croatia? You have the Crow team, you have Ironward, you have Gamepires. Is Gamepires Croatian? Let me check. Oh yeah, it is. Gamepires is Croatian. This is the most popular one. I'm a factory worker. I make cardboard and I enjoy making a product and I enjoy the hard work. And then when I get home, I'm trying to learn make video games, raise kids. That's very good. That's amazing. My job is I'm pool manager at 4-star hotel, and my job is really chill. I really like it. So even when I come home, I'm not tired. Everything goes smooth. Everything is good. Okay, let's do some project. I'm really not effective today. Um, um, check your DMs in Discord. That's job near me. Oh, let me see. Let me see. Oh, we got another asset from the Polyforge. Perfect. Let's see if this works. Okay, that should work. Press play. Perfect. When you are doing open level, you need to make sure it fits the capital letters as well. Any good RTS games out of Croatia? I haven't seen one, actually. I haven't seen any. The Croatian studios are very popular with 3D games. There's one game. I think it's called Talos Principle. Yeah, it is. This game, it came from Croatia the last year. I really didn't play it, so I cannot give you my opinion about it. But it looks cool. They're really obsessed with 3D games in Croatia. They're not creating like 2D RTS games type of stuff. They're like more story driven, you know. And I don't know why is that. Of course, we don't have a character that's gonna walk, so we won't be able to walk around scene for now. Okay, let's see. Let's add some props. What's the difference between those two? Is there any difference? Polyforge, are you here? Is there any difference between those two floors? Don't think so, right? Why do you put underscore in between words? I noticed you started doing that, but if you typed gameref, it would auto-separate it anyways. Because it's very convenient when you have a lot of stuff. Trust me, it will help your eyes. It's just cleaner, like naming convention. You don't have to put it, obviously. Where is the text? Wait. Oh, which text? Is there supposed to be any text? There is no difference between those two. Should there be any difference? Okay, until you do that, let's focus on the inputs. Yeah, I thought it's required to be like that because, you know, the wall is also, it's still prototype, so that's why I thought it's normal. For the inputs, let's get input mapping, MC default. Don't worry about that. Later, when I really have time, I go into Substance Painter 3D. All good. All good. So, I think I'll stream tomorrow as well. So, very important thing, I'm going to Greece in 4 days. So, I won't be able to make content on YouTube and stream. But we should use this time to stream regularly. So, I would need to stream tomorrow and day after tomorrow. And I want. Let's make EA jump. Uh, Um, do you know job advertisement website for searching game dev related jobs for Croatia? I have no idea. I only thing that I searched was LinkedIn. You need anything making up from us guys to help you out? If you want to create assets, yeah. But the code I'm gonna create by myself. Maybe even like maybe only assets. Let's just okay. Let's stop here. I'm gonna go grab myself a drink and something, and I'm gonna be right back in 5 minutes max. I'm gonna roll some ads while we are waiting. You know, to bring some passive income. You need to live from something. So I'll just go grab myself a drink and I'll be back. I'll be back in 5 minutes max. Nope. Okay, I'm back. Let's see. We do have some assets on the Discord. Let me download that again. Let's delete those two. Did you update the file? Polyforge, you here? What is the thing that I'm looking for? Oh, let me see. Dian, you sent me something. Unreal Engine developer? Oh, remote working possible. What is this website? Can you send me this website, please? This website looks amazing. No, it doesn't have the texture. The download file doesn't. Can you send me the download file again, please? That's amazing, Dian. That's the website. Can you send me, please? Thank you. Okay, let's create our character. Oh, I forgot. Can you send me the RAR file with the texture as well? Because I think I don't have the texture in this floor RAR. Can you check? Yeah, that's the new one. The old one didn't have the texture. Let me check. This one has more memory, so probably has texture now. Yeah, this one has texture, by the way. Let's see. Oh. Oh, because it's wait, what? Am I stupid? Let me change the name of texture and try it. No, it doesn't. What? I don't know why it doesn't update the texture. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm just stupid. Oh, never mind. Maybe if I connect it like this, should work. Don't know. Oh, yep, it works. There you go. Now it works. So what's the difference between floor 1 and floor 2? Is there any difference? Oh, what's the difference? Oh, okay, so I can use the same, okay. Let me delete this. So I can use this one, right? Yeah, perfect. Oh, it's for connect floor seamless? Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Perfect. Do you have the collision already set up, or? Wait, I would need to rotate this, I think. Or do I have to create collision inside of Unreal? It's like a puzzles. Also, I'm not sure if I want to create environment in front of it so it looks a little bit more realistic, you know. So when the player, it's like the normal shop, you know. I don't know if you ever saw the Payday 2 game. Let me show you the map. Payday 2 Diamond Store. You see how in front of it, it has a little bit of environment, you know, and inside it's a shop. Obviously not, I wouldn't make it this big, like this, you know. It has like store inside, they have the back room there, and in front is like a little bit of environment, you know. Maybe I would make it like this to be in front, to make more realistic. And I can get some modular buildings from the asset store. But for now, all good. I'm stupid, my bad. Also, what's the difference with the wall and the wall door frame? Because I feel like it's only the texture. Okay, that will do for now. That will do for now, I think. Also, guys, do you mind if I roll the ads every 30 minutes? Because, you know, it's free for you. We can make like little breaks, like 1 minute every 30 minutes for the ads. I hope you don't mind. Because I really want to make YouTube more than just hobby. Of course, not planning to quit my job or anything, but instead of doing some other side hustles in real life, I would rather have creating YouTube content, if you know what I mean. But I want to make sure it's okay with you guys. So we can like roll it every 30 minutes or something. Okay, let's set up the moving. You're coming back in 15 minutes? All good. Yeah, move. Do what you need to do, roll it. Thank you, guys. So right now we are setting up our moment. Let me just see something. I always forget about this character moment, and I always end up going at my tutorial and looking how I did it. Oh yeah, it's like this. Mm, okay. It's always easier when you get the character set up and then you can do whatever you like. Because before you set up character, you can't even move in your game. That should do. If I go and try to move now. Oh. Exactly. What's happening? It's not willing to open my map for some reason. What? I never had this problem in my entire life. What? It must be some kind of bug. Let me just try to restart. There is no way. Okay. Did you set up a game mode and that in the level you tried to open? Yeah, I think it did. I never experienced this. It's like actually weird. Oh. Where is my floor? Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay. Thank you. I'm stupid. I'm really stupid. Okay. Now it should work, right? Oh my god. I'm so stupid. Okay, thank you, Dian. You have good eye. Is this wall a little bit too small? Don't know. Where is my... Oh, I'm in the main menu. I feel like it's very small. Can you make the wall a little bit bigger, Polyforge? Because I think it's going to be small for our player. Yeah, it's very small. Make it like literally double, I think, for the store. Okay, but the movement works. That's the most important part. Okay. That will work. That message in the bottom right is giving me an okay, sorry. Okay, we are waiting for the bigger walls right now. So while we are waiting for that, okay, let's see. Project setup, that's done, I would say. Character movement, that's done. Interaction system, let's do it. Also, when you are duplicating things like this, you need to make sure your interact, for example, is a boolean, digital bool, not action 2D. What website are you using? It's Trello. It's called Trello. You can also use Milanote, but I like Trello more. Because Milanote has a limit that you have to pay and Trello is completely free. Also guys, it's been 2 hours of stream, so I said, Diane, if you are not here, I said I will roll the ads every 30 minutes. So I'm gonna roll the ads and I'm gonna be back in 1 minute. Okay, I think we should be back. Did the ads finish, guys? Let me know, let me know. So I'm not doing anything while the ads are still there. I can see ads, so not sure. Oh, well, let's hope they are ended. Okay, so let's create interaction now. It's very simple to create interaction. What I want to do right now with this is actually it's okay, because I was thinking, what if the player can interact while he's already in the UI, but then I remembered I will set it as a UI, interact UI only, so it's only taking UI inputs, not the game. Also, I'm scared to play music because even though they say it's not copyrighted, I get copyrighted. Like, what? So I will need to look through it more to see if I can put some songs in the future streams. Okay, AI interact. Oh, also, I'm so stupid. I need to create spring arm. Okay. So I think you guys are. How come you put spring arm in first person? It's not actually needed. Spring arm is only if you have the camera in third person. I think spring arm is very good to stop camera from clipping as well. I just put it just for the case, but I mean it's on 0. So right now it's not very important, but later on if I need camera spring arm, I might have to put it so I don't clip with camera. I don't know. I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with it. I just like to put it there just to be there, you know. Right now it doesn't do anything, its target arm length is 0. But I just put it for the future. So now I need to get my camera. Get after location. What? What? Oh, I'm stupid. Get for location. Forward vector. And that's our end location. Let's see how that looks like now. Yeah, that looks good. Sorry, curious, in case I missed something during my learning. All good, all good. Did everyone else fall asleep? It's only me typing? Yeah, I don't know. It says here there is 9 people on the stream, so I have no idea. Let me create some interfaces here real quick. If you are hearing these sound effects, that's my phone. I don't know, it's going off quite actively today. On interact. Also, Dan, did you send me the website? I haven't seen. Oh, you did. Okay, I'm gonna check it after stream. I stayed up 20 hours doing your tutorials and I'm not disappointed. Thank you very much. What tutorials did you watch? Did you watch the horror course or still here, just working? All good, Charles. Thank you for staying on the stream. Why is it giving me pain? Okay. Let's test if that works. So because of this interface right now, we can do this. Oh, what is that? That's better. Okay, it works. You're back. Welcome back. We need bigger walls. Right now we are hitting the head to the ceiling, so this needs to go in height to make it better. We need walls. I don't know if you create the frames, but then you would need to update the frames and corners as well. Just make it, you know, to go at least double in height, I think, with the white part. Like this is how big our character is compared to the wall, you see? So maybe a little bit more bigger. So if you are hearing my phone, that's my girlfriend spamming TikToks as per usual, you know. She's being productive today. She sent like 20 million of them. Okay, this works. Let me see. I will need a crosshair here. Also, how's the weather in your countries, guys? Because in Croatia, it didn't stop the wind for like eternity. It's like breaking everything apart, this wind. Let me find my crosshairs here. I have some Kenny crosshair packs here. Oh, I think I found. Let's create images, crosshairs. This is the ones that I have. We just had a storm, and then last night that ended with a massive thunderstorm. It's quite cold right now, but cloudy. I heard in London there is non-stop rain, like non-stop. Hello, how to set settings menu with graphics settings? Mm, hello, how to do settings menu with graphics settings. I mean, you should look that up on YouTube. I cannot tell you right now um, in this live, but basically the engine has some blueprint nodes that allow you to get the hard to manipulate the quality. For example, here, if I go, as you can see, I can even change it here. So this engine scalability settings, you can change this with blueprint nodes, but you would need to see the tutorial that shows in depth. But basically some UI and some nodes that are manipulating that. Wait, where's that? My geographic sucks when it comes to America. I don't know if that's America. Let me check. Oh, it's America. Wow, like the first image that it gave me, it's so beautiful. Look, this first image that it gave me, it's very... It totally doesn't look to America, like America to me, this image. I was away, so is it progressing? Yeah, we got character setup. Oh, that UI. Let's change it to something for now. Crosshair. I think this will be good for now. Yeah, this will be very good for now. So that works. Perfect. Thanks, bro. You're helpful. No problem, no problem. I think the Matt Asplant guy has a graphic settings tutorial on how to do. When I see the countries that you guys send, it's so nice. And then I type in my town, and then you see this, and you think, oh my god, that's so beautiful on these pictures, you know? But in reality, not so much, you know? This is where I live, the town. It's small town in Croatia. But pictures are catfishing so much. It's not that beautiful. It only has this one good thing, which is like the main capital, the old town. But everything else is not so good. Look up Portsmouth, UK. Looks nice, but it's a dump. Let me see. Is this close to you? Oh, I like this. Wait, let me... I was when I was looking some airport to the UK from Split, it showed me this town, the Portsmouth. Let's see on the map where that is. Oh, it's the closest one to the Europe from there. Yeah, I really want to go to London. Look how many images there is when you drop the little guy in the Google Maps. Holy, everything is literally. I really like the style of the UK. Like the style is so good. It like looks like medieval, but like rich medieval type of stuff. I really like it. I really wanna visit Dublin. I watch some of the movies that are made there. This looks so chill. Like now look at that. So you see this type of streets, and now look this. If I go, for example, here. No, actually, this is like the main roads. Let me just show you some normal roads that we have. So yeah, it's like it's so empty. It looks so empty. Like, look, this is how it looks right now. This is picture for 2022. Is there a tunnel connecting England and Europe? I heard something about this, but I'm not sure. Is there? I think Diane should know this. Also, if you look at this screen, I can show you where I work. So I work in this hotel, this skyscraper. I heard you can merge these Google Maps with Unreal Engine. Is that truth? I saw some videos about it, but I never tried. Aaron, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. If we go right there, this is the hotel where I work. But here was still building 2 years ago. It's brand new hotel. It's it's so comfy. Like the views are amazing. Actually, you can see whole town. There is a Eurotunnel. It's a train. You can go on it as a passenger or with your vehicle. Oh, so there is a tunnel. So wait, where is the tunnel? It's not underwaters, right? Obviously. Oh, it's like this? It's above water, right? Oh. Yeah, this looks scary, to be honest. Okay, back to project. So you got that working. That's creepy. I don't know if I could do that. Same. That looked creepy, to be honest. Did I lose my Trello? No. So I did that. Interaction system is ongoing. Currency system, we can do that right now, actually. Main menu is ongoing. I can do pause system right now, to be honest. Yeah, let's do pause system right now. I would rather get the ferry to France anyway. There is one avio company. I don't know if you guys heard about it. Let me show you. It's very, very good. Basically, if I would go to the UK from Split, but it doesn't drive everywhere. I don't think it drives to US. I think it's actually the UK's airline. I'm not sure. So if I would go to London, for example, would you make videos about design of levels, sounds, etc.? I like your content. Design levels. Well, the thing about me is I'm really shit at level design, to be honest with you. Sounds, that's where I get better, because my niche is horror games. So look, Dian, look the price of the flight. It's ridiculously low. It's so nice. Yeah, this one gets I don't know, but you can find it very cheap. Like, yeah, like this. Look, 120 euro to go there and back. It's crazy. But if I, for example, can I change? Look this, if I went to Rome, which is pretty close to Croatia, I know. But now when you see the price, you're gonna laugh. Search. Oh, this is actually most expensive that I ever saw. It's usually, yeah, it's usually like $20 to go to Rome from Split. Like 60 euro up and down. You can even find it cheaper. See, 40 euro to go there and back. It's crazy. My partner is German. When she visits her family, we book through British Airways a month in advance. Can you get it really cheap? British Airways. I never checked British Airways. Let me check. Because I'm currently like in the state where I don't have really my airline of choice. I either go with Aegean, the Greek airlines, or I take the Lufthansa, or Australian Airlines is also fine. I actually never travel with British Airways, so let me check. Let me check if it goes from Split. Let me check this one as well. But I don't think they go there. Because most of my flights go from Croatia to Greece, obviously. Yeah, they don't have flights. As expected, but let me see if they have a thing. Some airlines do have, like, you put your town and then they give you like wherever you want to go. Let me check London, for example. As someone from England, take my advice, don't go to London. Holy moly. Yeah, I think this one is hey, why you not code? Because this stream is not only about coding. I'm interacting with my friends. You shouldn't take everything so serious, man, in life. Yeah, we want to create pause menu actually. Yeah, for that matter, don't go to New York City either. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm scared of America. I said this couple times on streams. I'm really scared of America. So you won't see me in America in very close time. If I would go somewhere there, I would go to Canada probably. Because there's a lot of Croatians in Canada and they said it's very chill and safe. Let's make it P and escape as well. Also, when you're testing inside of the Unreal Engine, you should make your pause menu not only escape, because if you press escape, you close the editor. So it's not that good. I want to leave America, but I don't know where to go. Everybody comes here. Where do we go? Um, I saw couple Americans come live in Croatia, just a couple. But I also saw a lot of British guys that come to live here. One even has a YouTube channel about Croatia. Uh, I mean, if you are from America, a lot of Americans are they know two languages, depending where they live, right? Like most guys from Canada, from the Ontario and stuff, they know French. But yeah, I think you should go where you can learn language very, very quick, you know. For example, I would never go to France if I don't know French, because I find that language very hard. But uh, to be honest with you, if I would relocate somewhere in my life, I would either live in Korea. That's first thing, South Korea, of course. Uh, wait, South or wait. So I don't say something bad. Yeah, South Korea. Yeah, I would live in South Korea definitely, not the other one. Um, or either Japan. Japan is actually really good as well because I like the technology that they have. I'm from Grimsby and it's shithole. Let me check. Is this UK? It is, right? I like how in England they have these houses next to each other. It's such an England thing to do this. It's like not even duplex, triplex, it's like 20plex, 20 houses in a row. This is so uncommon in Croatia. Japan is pretty cool destination. Just the language I would never learn that. I know when they speak. Fun fact: when Japanese guy speaks, they put like the how do you say this? Um, so, for example, oh my god, I cannot put this. If you like words like water, stuff, you know, like just casual words, they go left. But all the nouns like drinking, driving, you know, this type of stuff, they go at the end. So it's very actually very different structure of the words. Yeah, I hate that as well, Dian. I hate that as well. Also, when you are creating pause menu, you need to make sure this is ticked, trigger when paused. Yeah, yeah. And I know because I watch League of Legends, Korean League. When they say nice, they don't say nice, they say nice. They like really like to do that with words. We used to be the biggest fishing port in the world. It was great, and then we joined Europe and was no longer allowed to fish our waters. It's now in despair. Same happened to Croatia with a lot of stuff actually when we joined the Europe. Europe just came and they said, yoink, it's not your national park anymore. It's European National Park. Yeah, it's different. It sounds cool actually. It actually sounds cool. Let's add some background blur. Oops. Also, Dion, do you watch anime? I started recently because my girlfriend is obviously anime fanatic, just like every girlfriend ever, you know. Uh, she made me watch some animes, so I got really hooked on the gambling anime. I don't know if you guys heard about this one. This anime is so good. If anyone here watches anime, you need to watch this one. It's so good. I'm like so addicted. I watched it in one day. I only watch anime. Live action bores me. Okay, so did you watch Kakegurui? I don't know if I pronounced it good. It's called like this. In America, we got real zombies. Look at some videos from Philadelphia. Yeah, I saw the. It's once in a while. It gives me recommended on YouTube, and I see literally people that are like on some kind of drugs or something. They're like literal zombies. I saw that, and I can't believe that is allowed to happen in the city. Like, where is the authorities? Like, I know these people need help, but like, it obviously the help system doesn't work. But there is some drug. I'm not sure what was the name. I heard about it a lot. I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. Did you watch Solo Leveling by any chance? That one is also really good. Also, I was thinking if I should record my trip to Greece, but I know my channel is game dev channel. It's not really vlog, you know. But I'm just thinking, maybe I should do it to try something new. I want to record from inside of the plane. Should I put continue or resume? Maybe resume is better. You could title it What Game Devs Do When Not at the PC. Yeah, maybe I look at the monitor where it says flights and I say in the video, yeah, I could definitely program this. Yeah, America has a massive drug problem. We lose 100,000 a year just to fetch and all alone. Never mind drunk driving, and the list goes on. I myself was an opiate addict for 20 years and I got 7 years clean now. That's very good. It really takes dedication to do that. I mean, my mom, she wasn't like drunky or anything. She was more like smoke addict. she smoked a lot of cigarettes, and I begged her like every day to stop because I cannot watch it. Like for me, by example, the cigarettes make me like I cannot like I literally want to puke when I smell the cigarette. And my mom saw this, so she was like smoking for like 10 years, and she stopped because of me. I don't know how she managed it, but yeah, she did. Scandinavian country seems to be doing the best when it comes to crime and traditional values. Into depends if you like it warm or cold, I guess. The problem with Scandinavian countries right now is that they are not safe. Like if you type Sweden, um, I'm not sure if I can say it on the live, but just type Sweden crimes and the young people what they do. It's very 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 like the Sweden was used to be one of the safest countries in the Europe, and now look what it become. I'm not even sure if the Scandinavian countries are safe anymore because of the large immigrant people that joined there. Classroom of the elite. My girlfriend told me about this. Uh, I'm definitely gonna save this. I'll copy it inside of our Discord chat so I can look it up after stream. I used to smoke, I switched to vape. I mean, I'm still addicted, but at least people know smell cherry instead of second-hand smoke. True. At least, yeah, I can definitely go through vape. I don't mind vape. Like when someone is vaping next to me, but the cigarettes. That seems to be the problem. Too much cultural clash causing dilation in the countries. Yeah, that's true. I'm smoking right now, and I can tell you she has a strong will. Unfortunately, cigarettes was the only thing I haven't quit yet. Well, the thing about cigarettes is I also wanted to start when I was like 15, but I tried one and like I felt so bad after it. So I was like, I mean, if it makes me feel bad, maybe just not do it. And I think it's the best financial step that I took. So resume button on clicked. Wait, quit should be quit game. Simple. And continue, resume should be set game paused to not be paused and remove from parent. Like that. Now that should work. Just need input for that. EI pause menu. Pause menu. Should be good. Okay. What we need to do is on the begin play of that, we need to set game post. So it actually pauses the game. So now, yeah, that works good. Also, I need this controller. Set show mouse cursor. Set input UI. Oh. Yeah, that should work good now. Let's see. Well, now I need to unfreeze my character. Have you published the game? Commercial? No. I did one on itch.io when I did the game jam, but I mostly focus at tutorials. I have a lot of projects going on, but I was never like, you know, how to say, I never had a commercial project. I have like small playable games, but that's it about it. I did create small projects because I was learning how to do Unreal Engine. And just out of mere curiosity, how do you get your product to Steam? Well, you need to pay Steam $100, so they create your developer account, and basically per one game you need to pay $100, and you get this dev ID for your game. You put it inside of the Unreal Engine, inside of your project files, and you upload it to Steam. Nice idea. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that works now. Perfect. Pauses the game as it should. Maybe these buttons should be a little bit smaller, to be honest. It's not the best feeling that you get watching this, but for now it will do. It will do for now. Yeah, you get this $100 back once you reach $1,000 gross revenue with Steam. Guess how to move player from level to level? You need to make in level blueprint. You can make it anywhere. You just need this node. You need this node, open level, and you insert your level name. So if I want to, or you can make it in level blueprint as well. For example, take this as an example. If I create trigger box here, trigger volume, and when I walk inside of this trigger volume, I can go to my level blueprint. This can also be blueprint actor as well. Then make sure you selected it. You go to the level blueprint, and here you can add event collision on actor begin overlap. You can open level when the actor collides. Let's say main menu. And now if I go ahead, I press play, I walk inside of it, he gets me to the main menu. That's how you travel through levels in single player game. It's very easy. In multiplayer game it's more complicated. Yeah, but this this $100 you get back, by the way, when you get the sales done. They are just doing this to prevent scammy games, you know, because a lot of people do scam games and stuff. So this way they actually lose money, you know, because usually people would then do 20 games where someone else would be, oh my god, let me see, what is this, only €1, and they would get a couple euros for free this way. But this way that you need to pay $100, you stop them from scamming, like you prevent it a lot. You should see my level blueprint for the level of working on it. It's a lot. It gets messy over time, you know. Okay, our pause menu is definitely working now. Okay, pause. It's done. Thanks. And can I call this node in another blueprint? Call event in actor, or maybe, or can I make the event in level blueprint and call it from another if I need it? You can make it anywhere. You can make this event anywhere. You can just create this node inside of whatever you like. Wherever you want to call it, you can create it there. You can also make an interface if you want to make it more modular, so you can make it in player controller and call it everywhere. You would need interface. For example, you create it like this, and let's say open level, and you input a level name like this. I'm just doing it very fast now. And for example, now if I want to do it in my player controller, I need to, you know, nest it somewhere. So let's say I would do it in my player controller. So I would implement this interface. You can watch on my channel more about interfaces. So I would need this new interface that I created. Open level. I will connect it to open level, and I will connect that here. So now I nested it here. And now if I want to call it inside of my character, I can just call open level message, enter the message. And for example, if I want it on the key 5 to do it, now if I go ahead and and you need to reference where you nested it. So for me it's player controller. And now if I press 5, it will give me error, but that should work fine when you call it from somewhere else. But as I said, you don't have to do it this way. You can also just pull out node. If it's simple game, you don't have to bother. Just put the node and all good. Okay, so let's see, what else do we need to do? No problem. Personally speaking, if you are going from level to level in the level blueprint, it's much easier. I mean, it's same anywhere, really. It's kind of node that you can call anywhere. Okay, have you messed around with 5.4? No, I didn't even download it. I don't have space on PC. But once it gets stable, I'm gonna mess with it. It looks very promising. Welcome, Aerolang Production. Welcome. Hello. And have you got tutorial about saving game process? No, I haven't, but I can give you one guide that helped me a lot with it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yep, this guy. Just go to this guy's channel. So this is his name. And look at this video. Just look at this video. You will get everything needed for the saving. It's really great. No, don't look Gorka Games saving system, please. It's not the best way to do things. He does things very... He gets the basics done, but when you want to upgrade on it, it doesn't work a lot like good, because he covers only surface. He doesn't cover the depth of the problem. So just watch this video. You will be very happy about it. I watched it and it helped me. Welcome Rossi to the stream. Gorka doesn't teach best practices. Yep. I never saw this guy use interfaces in my life. Like, he casts everywhere. Like, overall, the game that he makes, it's not gonna be very memory efficient for you. Oh yeah, check out Dead Mount, Dead Play. Let me mark that Dian in our DMs. Sorry for a lot of questions, but what if you wanted level options, like go to level 2034? We can solve access for you from back in the day. I don't know what you mean, but you can make it very modular with the level. You would use this node as well, but you would set up it to open the certain levels that you like. I am not actually catching the question because I don't know how it's set up there, but if you can give me some photo reference, I will help you. How the game is going so far, I would imagine it will take a fair amount of time. Yeah, it's gonna take a fair amount of time, but we are getting the basics done right now. We created a character that can look around, that can jump. Also, we can interact, we can pause the game. We also have the main menu, so we are actually doing good. So here is the list of stuff that we created right now. This. But we are slowly going there. So I'm probably gonna create currency system. I can create flashlight, that's pretty easy. Let's create flashlight. Hell yeah, dude, what idea are you going so far? For so far, this is the idea. I'm gonna actually copy it in the chat so you can read it. This is just small. It says going to contain a lot of horror elements. Okay, so let's create flashlight. It's gonna be a very simple flashlight, but we're gonna be able to expand upon it. Basically, how you would create a flashlight in Unreal Engine is pretty simple. You basically just get a spotlight. Of course, this is the easiest way you can create it. We can rename this to flashlight. And I can just like make it a child of main camera. So now where camera moves, our flashlight moves as well with it. As you can see here. And let's make it like that. And now all you have to do is basically manipulate with setting it visible or not, you know. So for example, if I have the, for example, flashlight, if I want to be on F, duplicate this, yeah, flashlight. Set it to be on, for example, F. Now I just go into my character, EA flashlight, and this is the easiest way you can create flashlight basically. I can create function turn on. Oh. And then later on we can easily add batteries and stuff. So to turn on flashlight, we would get the flashlight. Also we need the variable to say, or flashlight on, better maybe. I mean, it is boolean to determine if we want to turn it on or off here. So we turn it on and off depending on this boolean here. So if it's flashlight on and we press F, we want to turn it off. If it's not on, turn it on. Like that. So now I need to set visibility here. And basically, that's basically it with the flashlight. Very simple way of creating one. And here just uncheck, print string. This way you can toggle it and only one function. Yeah, you can use flip-flop instead of boolean. I just like to make it this way because it makes me easier to read through the code. So sometimes in the future I can really do whatever I want with this function. It makes it very, very modular. Also, it helps you out with when you add more stuff to it. So flip-flop would work perfectly if it's a like smaller system. But this just makes your eyes read it very much easier. I like when I do when I code, I like to make it for my eyes, you know. So even if something is like easier to do, I don't think it's better because it creates more complication like in your head when you look at it. So here, if I make a flip-flop with one code, for example, if I make flip-flop turn on, turn off flashlight in one function, later on, for example, if I have batteries, when I want to turn off flashlight, when the player runs out of battery, I can just call this function, you know. I can call it and it's like, I find it so much easier to manipulate with it and also nicer for the eyes. Let me see what you guys typed. Oh, I like the sound of that. Definitely gonna follow this project. Thank you. Don't understand how to do folder scheme in Unreal. Can I do my core parent objects for different objects such as yeah, you can. You can do whatever you like with the folders. The folders are made for you to, you know, just put the things where you know they're gonna stay, and then you can have easier time finding it because later in the project it becomes bigger, right? Mans can type faster than I can think. Yeah, comes from the gaming as a kid, whole life. Continue question separately from real objects in games such as BP basement steel, for example. Yeah, you can definitely. So your folders have nothing to do with your code. I can type folder literally clowns and put whatever I like inside of it. You know, I can put another folder. It doesn't matter. Like you can make whatever you like with your folders. It all comes down to you. What makes your eyes have easier time finding stuff. Can you show us your folder system? What do you mean? Like how I set up folders? So here I have blueprints, actors. In blueprints, I put everything about the blueprints, right? In core, I usually put the player controller, game mode, and the game instance here. So I have here gameplay character, player controller, game mode. Then I have the main menu. I have the main menu game mode and main menu player controller. I don't need character. Then I have the images here, obviously goes images, like for example now crosshairs. Here inputs, self-explanatory, levels in the maps. Props, also self-explanatory. I need to put these textures and materials into different folder. I didn't do it yet because it's just prototype. And the UIs for the UIs. Oh, by the way, been off my meds for 2 days and 95% pain-free. That's really good. I'm glad you're recovering fast. And I prefer booleans over flip-flop. I feel I have more control, but that's a personal taste, I guess. Yeah, definitely. But sometimes it's not even personal taste. It's just like better. Like you have a small. Obviously, you are losing your modularity with the flip-flop in this situation. By the way, in Flashlight I made next. I created BP parent pickup and I created method active do. And Flashlight is child of BP parent pickup. And in Flashlight, I reinitialize functions such as I needed. So, I mean, I would need to see our whole project to see what happened there, but if it works, it works. So say you had a bot asset and added it to the project, would you then organize that asset into your current structure or leave it as it is in its own folder? Okay, depends. First, it depends really what asset it is. Most of the assets are better to stay in their own folder, so you know, because, for example, if you buy inventory asset, you don't need this folder anywhere else, right? So you can keep it in the inventory, so you know where you need to add your new items and stuff. So I would keep it in the same folder. But yeah, most of the assets that you buy, they better stay in their own folders. But if you buy, for example, like props, like I don't know, like some building stuff, it's better to put them inside of your props, you know. Do you do one folder for each prop, for its mesh, materials, etc.? Yeah. Or, for example, if I have 5 weapons, right? For example, here. This here, I would have the wall folder and the floor folder. But in reality, that would be my store. So if floor and wall will go into the store. So because we are still prototyping, we have the same materials for the walls and the floor. So we are using one texture for everything. So this and this has the same texture, as you can see here. But I would usually, inside the wall, create my materials. I will create my texture. Also in the floor. And here, I would put this material into materials. I would have texture here, but as I said, we use one texture. So it's hard to do it this way now. But you see what I mean. This is how I would structure it. And then everything goes into the store. So if I pull it now in the store, for some reason it's not moving this one. Oh, it is. It's not refreshing, I guess. Okay, basically, yeah, this is how the structure would look like of the store. When I want to make my flashlight flickering sometimes, how can I do that? You would need to program the way to flicker your visibility of the spotlight. So I have the tutorial for the flickering lights, and you would use that as example. So you would create kind of flip-flop where your intensity goes up and down a couple times. For example, like 5 times. And then you would just, basically you would just manipulate the intensity, sorry. You would just manipulate this value here to make it flick. So if it goes from 5000 to 1000 and then again to 5000, that creates a flickering effect. And now if I go and test it out, as you can see, it goes on and off. Perfect. That works. Flashlight is like ongoing. Currency system. This one is very important. Let me just okay. So the currency for me, I'm still thinking where to put it. But when you're working with something like currency, I like to put it into game instance because it remains through the whole game. So I think the best thing that we can do is put everything inside of our game instance. How would you include a slight realistic delay when moving the flashlight? Probably I would do it with the camera lag that I have on the spring arm. Let me check if that works off the batch like this. Oh no, this is following camera. So I guess it would need to be on its own. Actually, not too sure about that. But it has to do something with the camera lag. It has to do something with that. I created it in the past, but I will need to look into my projects to check that. But spring arm has something that's camera lag, and your camera is basically lagging. You create some lag effect, you know. A lot of horror games actually have that, but I don't use it. Unity looks a lot nicer than Unreal. I agree actually. Unity has very much easier interface than Unreal does, to be honest. Subscribe? Thank you very much. But I'm not sure about that. You would need to play with these things, but it has to do something with this for sure. But for us right now, we're doing it like that. I will pretend I didn't hear that about Unity. I mean, it's truth. It's truth. The Unity has so much nicer interface than Unreal does, like in the terms of the easiness. Okay, not so much the like the buttons here look way nicer and stuff, you know, but like the ease of use in Unity is so much easier for the new developers. I'm not having it. Well, it's the truth. Okay, so in my game instance, I'm gonna create something. It's gonna be my money. Gonna be float. So I can use a lot of interfaces here. And this one interface is going to be PPI money. For example, add money, remove money, I'll see what I'm gonna do with that one. So the float. So why I'm doing this is I want to reference this money from the game instance. So I want to reference it from here. So when I use it in my actor blueprints or in my UI, I don't have to cast to game instance. So I can basically do this. I can go to my class settings. I can get PPI money. And as you can see now, I get these events here. And what these events do now, I can easily set this money by adding this to my money. And that becomes my new money. Also, we set we lose if we go bankrupt. So when we remove the money, we need to check if we go bankrupt. So how we can do that is we can get this money, we can minus it, subtract, we can clamp this, or we don't have to clamp it actually, just check if it's lower than 0. If that's true, if it gets lower than 0, then for now we don't have the event for that, but we bankrupt. I think is it with bankrupt or let me check. It has team. And if not, we just set the money that this. And what this does now is I'm gonna show you in a second. So right now, even if I want to call it, if I want to call it from my character, I can do it. Like I can just press 5 key. And I can literally call add money. My target will be the place where I nested this event. That's game instance. Now I can add 50. And let me just do there so we can debug print string. Look now, if I press 5, as you can see, I'm adding money. That works perfect. Okay, so also what I need to do about the money, I need to create an interface for the UI, BPI, update UI. This one is very important, by the way. Because if I don't create this, then I would need to bind my stuff in the UI, and binding is very, very bad, like very bad. It runs the code a million times when you don't even use it. So let me just do it this way. I want to create it this way, something like this. Let's make it green for now. And let's for now call it money debug count. And if I want to update this, my interface, update money, need to connect it here. And now what I can do is I can get my money debug count, set text, format. In terms of the horror that will occur in the warehouse, did you have many ideas of this on what type? For example, supernatural, possibly sense of being watched, etc. Well, this is where we can really get ideas from everywhere. So it's not strictly anything right now. We can do whatever we like with that. We still didn't discuss that. We just agreed that it's going to be jump scares and stuff. I don't need money, right? I can just type like this. Oh wait, someone told me dollars go in front. So let me not do that mistake again, because I will get attacked. And now we need some source to get the money. And look now. Now you have the money, but your money is stored in the game instance. So you need a way to get this variable without casting. So do you guys have idea how would you do that? I will leave you 1 minute and then I will show you how to do it. Do you know how would you access the variable from the game instance, this one? How would you access it here in the UI so you would get the variable money? No, you can add ideas. We don't have any strict ideas for now. Could you set up a reference and then get controller? Nope. So I'll tell you guys, for this now, you need to have interface as well. So we already have BPI money. So what we can do here, we can get function, call it get money. And look now, I will add output that's going to be amount, money amount. So now I will go to the game instance and I have the get money, but you see it's gray now. It's not event. Now it became function because it has output. It has return. While events don't have return, functions do. So now we just connect this here and you just got a valid variable reference to it. So look now, if I go here, wait, if I go to my game instance, sorry, I can make this let's see, yeah, I can make it like that. And now if I go master UI, I can just call get money and I will have my money amount here. Look at this. Up, and I get my game instance. And that's how you get the reference without casting directly. That's what I meant using. Oh, okay. Yeah, well. Overall scalability level, and it has inputs such as volume. Basically, I think it's set up. The 0 is low, 1 is medium, 2 is high, 3 is epic, 4 is cinematic. As far as I'm concerned about it, I think it goes like that. Let's check if this works now. So if I call the on construct or even on pre-construct, I call update money. That is fine. That should update the amount of money that I have. Also, let me get that here. I think we are gonna need a valid reference to this, but let's check. Yeah, we're gonna need a valid reference. So we can get widget of class, and in our situation right now it's this one. So this should work. Because this update money we could also have made in player controller, which would make it easier, and I might end up doing it there, so I don't need to call this, but still this should work, as you can see. That works. For now that works, but also I don't have to make it there, because I think I'm just gonna make it the right way. Okay, so problem with this, I mean there is no problems actually, we just get that widget, get the widget and then we call what's inside of it as a reference. But I want to make it so it's all in the same place. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to my player controller and I'm going to do everything inside there, because already there I have the valid reference on begin play. I create this master UI. So let's make it as clean as possible. So if I add BP update UI here, I will need BP money as well. So if I compile now, I will have update money. So inside of my master UI, I can literally copy this and I can still call this because I have BPI money here. And this money debug count is gonna go from here, as you can see. And now we basically got the same stuff. I'm gonna move that here, and now because it's there, I need to update my money, but I can update money only with also let me just remove this from here. So I can update money, I think. Okay, let me just check how we're gonna do that. No compiler, good day. Depends. Sometimes compile even if there is no compiler errors, doesn't mean your code works. So it's tricky a little bit. Can I preload level for GitHub performance with moving player from level to level? Yeah. You would need the plugin, or you would need to code your in C++. But there is a free plugin on Marketplace. It's called Async Loading Screen. So you should definitely check that one. Yeah, sometimes you don't get compiler error and your code literally doesn't work. But yeah, those are very rare situations, but yeah, it can happen. So let me see. I'm getting this here. Yeah, I can update it actually here. Pretty sure I can update it here, right? I don't have to update it in my master UI at all. If I go into my game instance, I give myself $100. And now, of course, inside of my game instance, I need another update money. I need the one with the play controller. And that now should work, and as you can see, it looks way cleaner now, and it's gonna be easier for the long term. Oh, it works. Imagine you could set up to yourself like this. You just go to money and you give yourself like $5,000. Just imagine, and you just spawn with $5,000. Okay, so adding money works. Let's check if the removing does. Would be also cool if we created the taxes for the government in this game. Oh, okay. Let's see what's happening there. If the money I'm stupid. Okay, it goes like this. Now here as well, I will do it like this. Nice. Now it should do the job. Yeah, now it works. Let's give ourselves only 100 this time. So after 2 clicks, I should go bankrupt. Yeah, and that's where the game stops. Yeah, imagine you just go to yourself and give yourself $100 in real life. That would be amazing. Just imagine there is some people that do that in the government. Okay, so currency system, it's ongoing, to be honest. Make UI for currency, it's already there. We just made it in the top right corner. You should clump the money. I mean, basically I can clump it to -1. You're right. I can clump this to -1. No, the point is that you go negative. That's the point. If you go negative, you bankrupt. You lost the game. So the point of the game is to go. What I can also do, I can do the other thing. Pirot, in game development, you cannot do everything at the same time. You cannot just press create GTA 5. So I see you are asking like 20 questions, and those questions are, they don't make any sense. You need to create a debug UI, you need to test everything before you can create final product. So all stuff needs to go slow, and a lot of stuff have dependencies with each other. So you cannot create everything at once. You need to slowly build up the system. Okay? That's how the game dev works. Also, what I want to do here, I want to add, so every time I remove the money, I need to have something that is like basically checking for the bankruptcy. Here, or even in money, okay? Check. So I want to have this. So now I can basically get my money and check if it's less than 0. And if it is, then I would call the bankruptcy. So that way the code becomes a lot cleaner. I can copy this here. And if it's not below 0, I don't want to do anything. So what I can do now, I can basically remove this, and I can just set it this way. So this makes code very, very clean. And I like that. So now it doesn't matter, because after this, I will anyways check for bankruptcy. So if nothing happened, all good. Bankruptcy, no. We have more than 0, all good. We just ignore this. But if this one becomes less than 0, we bankrupt because of this. And here we are checking if we are bankrupting. Very simple. So now if I go and press one more time, I should bankrupt. Yeah, works. So look how clean now it is. It looks so clean right now. Perfect. So we have add, we have remove, and we have check for bankruptcy. Imagine if you can make extra money extorting people for what package contains after scanning or something potentially with X-ray. No, the whole point of the store is that it's illegal, and the store owner also knows it's illegal. So we are basically selling illegal stuff in the store. so I would say the currency system is almost done. We will have more taxes and stuff to fix. Loading screen. Okay, guys, I can show you how to do loading screen as well. So, how you create loading screen is you go to the marketplace, and Unreal Engine made it really easy for us to just add it to our wait. Can I install this one? Oh, let me see. I think I should see it in the plugins then. Yeah. So if you installed it already, I did. So you just install to engine here. Then you go here, you enable it, you restart the okay, let's save all. I won't save all files. If you crash, you have 15 unsaved files. Yeah, I just so yeah. Don't forget to save, guys. Very important. So now we're resetting it. Give me a second. So what kind of game are you making? Okay, I'm very glad we created this, so I can just copy it every time someone new comes, so we don't have to repeat. Uh, let me see. From earlier, you're a black market vendor. You get orders via PC. Yeah. I just joined. How do you do real loading screen that really loads the game? Is it just possible with C++? Yeah, because you need to do multi-threading. And what this plugin allows you is to do literally that. So this one is made in C++, this plugin. As you can see, it has 15 C++ classes and literally works as the loading screen should. So it's a real loading screen. It's not a widget, it's a real loading screen. So now when you install that, go to your project settings, and here in your project settings, you should be able to find it. It's right here. And it has a lot of different stuff that you can adjust. I'm not going to adjust right now as it will take so much time. I will adjust next live stream when I get some images for the game. So if you go to standalone now, I think it should be able to launch in standalone. I think you should be able to see loading screen. Yeah, this is the loading. Basically this white stuff, but it loads the level very fast. So just for now, I can show you that default loading, let's say minimum loading, I can set it to 5 seconds. And as you can see now, you can adjust the loading screen, of course. But you will see now the not startup one, but the one that we. So this one is startup. And this one is going to last 5 seconds now. As you can see, 4, 5. So basically, minimum it's going to be 5 seconds. But if your game doesn't load in 5 seconds, it's gonna take as much time as it needs to load, right? And this is the real loading screen. It's not a widget. It's basically real, like, multi-threading. While you are watching the widget, the level is being loaded. so it's perfect and it's just like you would see in any AAA game. It does the same job. Main menu is also level. Yeah, main menu is also level. And when the game starts, it opens the main menu level because I have it here in the project settings. And when it opens the first level, that's called startup, then it's gonna launch the different. Basically, you can put movie if you want in the startup loading screen, you know. So this is the one that launches the main menu level, and this is the one that launches every other. I wanted to make loading screen like Assassin's Creed that you could move around in. Can you also use the async plugin for this? I am not really familiar with the one that you can move in. Let me see. No, I don't think. No. You cannot make it with this one. No. I mean, the Assassin's Creed studio, I am pretty sure they have so much talented developers. Can you show main menu again, just for a couple of seconds? Do you want to see the level or the UI? Okay, let me just open the game. Oh, the level. The level has nothing inside of it. It's just the UI that shows in your player controller. This is the level. It has nothing inside. It's literally empty. But it has a player controller connected to it, and it has a logic inside of the player controller that creates a main menu, creates a widget, and it also gives it mouse cursor, etc. So I'm gonna actually post this. I'm gonna post this in my Discord, this screenshot, so you can guys see what we did and what we didn't. Oh, the Polyforge did a lot of stuff actually. Polyforge, I don't know if you're here. I'm gonna insert this stuff in the next live stream. Thank you very much. Will this stream be recorded? Yeah. You're gonna be able to watch this stream from my channel. You will just go to the live section and you will be able to see the stream. Okay guys, so with that being said, I'm live for 4 hours right now. I need to do some stuff. The next live is going to be tomorrow, and we are gonna continue with the game. I don't think I'm gonna be live today again, but I'm gonna be live tomorrow, and if you want, make sure to come and we can continue working on this game. So tomorrow we will be doing probably the PC, the day system, and maybe we will start with the orders. But for now, I think we need to cover PC, and we're gonna obviously upgrade stuff. Also, I got some assets from the Polyforge he sent me. So yeah, tomorrow we're gonna upgrade on this project. So if you didn't, guys, make sure you join my Discord. As you can see here, we have this chat community game, and we have a lot of stuff going on here, and I'm gonna update you all here about it, and I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna be live tomorrow as well. So just make sure you join my Discord so you can be updated about it. Let me see how I can do the design of menus where I can download icons, ideas for design. I don't want flat buttons. Well, you would either need to buy it or make it in Photoshop. You need UE artists for that. So yeah, I'm gonna roll a couple ads now, if you don't mind, guys. So if you want to support me, you can stay for 1-2 minutes while I'm rolling the ads. And thank you very much for staying in here, and see you tomorrow. I'm gonna be rolling some ads. So as I said, if you want to support me, you can stay 2 more minutes on the stream and leave the ads rolling. Thank you all for the watching, and see you in tomorrow's live. Bye.